guys, welcome back again to my channel. Today's tutorial is a very juicy one. It's on how to make this beautiful, classy, trending Zara cap. So if this is what you like to learn, kindly stay tuned to the end of the video. So to make this Zara cap, these are the materials you'll be needing and these are the measurements. So let's get into the tutorial proper. So for my Zara cap, this is my fabric and of 24 by 16 inches measurement. So I'll be folding it into two so that I can get the midpoint. Then I'll be notching at the midpoint so that by the time I'll be placing my marco on it, it is going to stay at the middle. And for my marco, I'll be making a mark to at the middle, so the midpoint of the marco and the fabric can be at the same place. So I'll be placing the marco at the midpoint where I notched. Then I'll be folding about 1 inch in before sewing. So about half an inch or 1 inch, I'll fold it in first, then fold everything together the second time. So after folding, I'll be stitching at the end. So that's the place I'll be. So after it has been sewn and I don't want the sewn part to be showing, so right now I'll be shifting it down a bit to the midpoint of the marco so that it can just come down, so that the stitches will not be showing, so I can have a very neat job. So right now I'll be folding the cap together. So I'm folding at the wrong side so that by the time I turn it out, it will be at the fine side. So right now after folding, I'll trim the excess, the wool, so I can have a very neat cap. Then I'll be sewing at the corner. You can see where I'm just drawing like a letter L, but it will be curving at the sharp edge at that side. So I'm trying to use a chalk now to mark it out, so while I'm sewing on my machine, I can have the curve at that point. So right now this is my twisted, this is the twisted part, this is fabric I'll be using for the twisted part. So that's been stitched together, folded into two and stitched together. Then I'm bringing it out, I'm turning it in out. And for my loop, 9 pieces too, I'll do the same thing for it. So right now I'm putting my crinoline in my loop. So I'll be of the same measurement. You know the measurement for the crinoline is 11 inches. So I'll be folding into 11 inches into 2, no, like let's say 22 inches into 2. So it will be 11 inches in one pieces of 9 inches, like in one pieces of 10.5 pieces of loop, like a piece of loop. So I'll be doing that for each of the pieces of the loop I'll be using, which is 9 pieces. So after folding each crinoline into each pieces of the loops of my 9 pieces, then I can start folding. So I can stitch all of it together. So right now, okay, I've done that for each of the loops, and this is my twisted part. The fiber that I'll be using to make it bulky has been inserted into it as well too. So right now these are my loops that I'll be using. You can see now I have 9 pieces thereabouts. So this is how it's going to come out after placing it on each other, then stitching it together. So right now I want to finish my Zara cap. So my Zara cap has been stitched at that edge on my sewing machine. So right now I'll be running a loose stitch on it. So before then, I'm trying to trim the excess off. So I'm using a zigzag scissors so that side can be very neat. And if you don't have a zigzag scissors, you can make use of your normal scissors. Just make sure it is well trimmed and you are good to go. So right now I'll be running my loose stitch after trimming. Then I'm trying to check every other side that actually still needs to be trimmed. Then if I see that every part and angle has been well trimmed and well, I'm good to go. So right now I'll be going in to run a loose stitch, but I'll be starting from where I will not be starting from the lower part, but I'll be starting from the upper part where the marco ended. So I'll be running my loose stitch around it to the end of the fabric. So right now that my running shoes has been done, then I can pull it back inside out, like now I have it beautifully crafted. So this is my Zara cap. Then I'll be placing my twisted parts on it. So this is the fabric I'll be using for my twisted parts. Then I'll start twisting. So I'll twist and be placing it on where the marco started from, not at the joining part. So you can actually make use of a pin to pin down before tacking down, but I think it will be more easier for you to twist and stitch as you go, like twist and tack down as you go, so you can easily have access to anywhere that needs to be corrected and any adjustments you need to make on it while twisting. So right now this is what I have. I think I have about few inches left to go to the end of it, but I'm trying to make necessary adjustments and placing the twist very well. So I'll tack down the remaining parts of the pieces. So I'll be tacking down and ending at the mark, the end of the fabric, I mean. So I'll be trimming off the excesses that I have after I had the marco, like at the end point where the marco ended is where I'll be stopping her. So if at that point I have extra pieces of fiber and fabric left, I'll be trimming it off so that I won't exceed the marco, like I won't exceed where I want to stop at. So this is the cap after stitching down my twisted part. You can see that part. So that is the part I'll be placing my loop on. So right now let's run a loose stitch around all the 9 loops, and this is what I have. So this is our beautiful Zara cap. I hope you learn one or two from this tutorial. If you do, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like our video, share our video, and on your notification bell. Until next time, bye bye.